Cheddar. Hey. Grind hard for the culture, they placed us behind, so you know we gotta get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Grind hard for the culture, they placed us behind, so you know we tryna get back. It's a lot of stuff that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Black, 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 it's black, 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 black. Discrimination and hating got put through all that. Big dog, CEO, I wear all hats. Never lied to you once, I spit all facts. That was our people sprayed with the water hose. That was our women raped and then called hoes. How I'm done, my ancestor taught your child to read. Not to mention all the resources we created. Why they didn't want to see black families together? Would it be too strong with two parents at home? Young nigga better listen to this pimpin'. Don't you ever let the police get you slipping. Fuck playing with guns, educate yourself. Now lead your sons. You gon' treat your lady right if you respect your mom. Otherwise, treat the opposition how it comes. You're only a slave if you think you one, nigga. Yeah. Grind hard for the culture, they placed us behind, so you know we gotta get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Grind hard for the culture, they placed us behind, so you know we tryna get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Black. Black, black, it's black, black, cheddar, black. Hey, I'm just a king from the south. I had a dream like Martin, I hope I live it out. Hey, black on black crime, it's a new time. It ain't just the opposite, I gotta watch mine. They smile in your face.
H.O.G podcast, what it do, man? It's your girl, Lil Chad. Yay.
What's up with the hogs? What's up with the hoggets? Hey man, it's Friday, February the 9th, and we're talking the mass of black ignorance, man. You already know what it is. I'm your host, Chad. Hey man, y'all know what we do and how we do it. Before we get into that content, you know what I'm saying? 3 things you gotta do to be a hog or a hogget, and that's stay prayed up, papered up, and pulled up. Hey man, my brother's gonna be in a minute soon. Be in the building soon. Gotti ain't gonna be here tonight. Gotti is celebrating a 10-year anniversary out there in Germany for entertainment DJ out there by the name of Big Baller, you know what I'm saying? So he'll be absent tonight, but he will be here in spirit and in the comments talking shit. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. Hey, right now is the time to share, like, you know what I'm saying? Get somebody in tune with what we got going on. H.O.G podcast. We do this every Friday night at 7 p.m. typically, but tonight we had a lot of things going on, so we pushed back time, you know what I'm saying? So y'all forgive us about that. But we here though, man, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, tonight we talking the mass of black ignorance, you know what I'm saying? Before we get too deep in it, I'm gonna let Lee pop in, but I'll touch a couple of little brief things about it from my perspective. I feel like, you know, we did this in particular item is something that's attached to our culture in a not so good way from some people's perspectives. Well, mostly like systematic type perspective, you know what I'm saying? It makes them look at us as robbers, thieves, killers, you know what I'm saying? That type of thing. And a lot of us don't even know that, you know, we wear it for fashion. Some people wear it for the right reasons, like weather, you know what I'm saying? It's cold as hell outside, you know. You want to put that ski mask over your face to cover up all skin, especially if you're in a city like Minnesota or, you know, Utah or some shit where it get negative degrees with wind chills and all that, you know what I'm talking about? So I understand it from their perspective, you know what I'm saying, why people wear it. I do understand the fashion thing in a sense too, but I don't think the youth understand as well as we do, you know what I'm saying? And that's what this conversation gonna be about. Basically just gearing them into the right situation, letting them know why people think that this mass is ignorance and why we gave it that title, you know what I'm saying? Most of it is created by one's action. I'm talking about this one person that wore the ski mask and did the wrong thing behind it, and then all of us got judged and got targeted for that action, you know what I'm saying? So now it ain't even cool for you to wear when you trying to wear for the right reason, you know what I'm saying? You going outside, the wind chill, as I said, and you want to pull it down over your face. You know what I'm saying? Innocent kids do it all the time. Some kids do it for the fashion, and that's a good thing in a sense, but not understanding what that mask brings, the attention that it brings, and the eerie feeling that it give people is what we need to be educated on. So got to make sure we run for the right reasons. One person can't mess it up for everybody, but you know they have done that in the past. What's up, Miss Bees? How you doing? What's up, Belix? In the building, Dominican Republic, man. That boy been shouting out, been in the building 2 weeks in a row. That's what's up. We appreciate that. Miss Bees, you always tap in. I think you're in the States now, but you was out in Germany, so shout out to you. We'll call you both sides of the family, you know what I mean? Yeah, tonight though, we just talking the mass of black ignorance, man. You know, the ski mask that the young people wearing, the narrative that is given off, you know what I'm saying? The things that people do when they see people in masks, you know what I'm saying? Try it out one day. Just go outside with the mask over your face, you know what I'm saying? Just doing some regular shit. And a lot of times, I be seeing people doing it in the summertime, like, which I don't get that at all. You know, if it's 80 degrees outside, like, why would you need a ski mask on, my nigga? That leads back to the bottom of your lips smelling like the shit that you push up at your nose. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, bottom of his lips stinking from wearing that mask all day, you know. But okay, so going into, like I said, the weather is one thing. That's one of the main biggest things that I wear a mask, even when I did wear it, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I just keep mine rolled up as a skull cap, things like that. Fashion, I never did that. I never wore a ski mask for fashion, but now you see that that's becoming a commodity, like with the top brands like Louis Vuitton and Celine and all these different big things. You know what I'm saying? They promoting that mask now. So you see a lot of people wearing them rolled up as I get it on my head, and then you got a lot of people that wear like over their face. You know what I'm saying? But for a fashion statement. So, you know, ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be in the fashion and stuff like that, but just understanding what this fashion could bring, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you connect it to any type of person or body that's doing those type of things, creating those type of actions, bringing that type of attention to yourself. Influence of the mass is pretty big because, as I said, now it's leading down to the children. Now it's leading down to the people that don't even understand that they're looked at this type of way. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of age, when you got size and stuff like that, especially a Black American, you got size and stuff like that, you're going to get looked at as intimidating just by your size, just by your skin tone, just by how your physique is and stuff like that. So we got to understand how to be influenced, you know. Don't follow the influence, be the influence, and make sure that you're doing a positive influence, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're going to scratch the ground if you have to. Yeah, you're going to get down if you have to. We all know that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people have to do different things to get themselves in positions in life, you know what I'm saying? And I can't be the judge of that. I can't be the judge of why somebody created an action that they feel they had to do to feed their family. But I know that we got to minimize that risk, minimize that negative attraction that we get from like the system, you know what I mean? Like people that just been taught that way too. It's some people that been taught that if he got that on, then he's that type of person. He's a killer. You know what I'm saying? He's a robber. He's a thief. You know what I mean? So that's what this does. You know, it gives us a negative outlook from others. You know what I'm saying? And we trying to avoid that and do the right things. We already got too much against us, man. You know. What else about it? The pros and cons of it. I don't think that it's a lot when it comes to pros because, as I said, you know, anybody that's wearing this, you're going to get looked at in a bad way, you know what I'm saying, regardless of how fashionable you think it is or whatever. People still going to look at you in a negative way or think that you on some, you know, stick-up type shit, you know what I'm saying? And rightfully, they have rightfully have the reason to think that because of the actions that's made that look that way, you know what I'm saying? Ms. B said it has been or become an issue since COVID. This was and is not a mass protection. I mean, not for a mass protection. Correct. And that's been happening a lot through the COVID. Like you said, it did start at the beginning of COVID. You seen it a little bit before then, but not as much as you seen it after COVID came into effect. So you're right about that. She also said, I can personally tell you that I hate the mask no matter what. I mean, no matter who wears it, unless it's for the weather purposes. Too many bad experiences. Facts. And that's coming from a lady. So, you know, ladies going to always go into their shell when they see that type of thing. You know what I mean? And me too, though. If I see a person walking up with a mask on, bro, I'm instantly in defense mode. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like right away. Right.
You gotta be.
Like, all right. So check it out. Right. So I think what we have to what I have to explain, being who I am a part of the situation, is this, right? So the mask of ignorance is not just a physical mask.
Right.
That's not all it is, right? Because if we just look at the picture and we just leave it at the picture, then it's like, all right, well, it's about the mask. That's narrow. Listen, this is broad. This is the mask of ignorance in general, right? Like what we doing to each other, what we doing in our communities, what we not caring about, what we don't give a shit about because we emotional, because we unstable, bro. That's the mask of ignorance.
Yeah.
That is the mask of ignorance. We have the potential to be shoulder level with the competition. But we can't be shoulder level with the competition when we can't come together. You see what I'm saying? Because if they have nothing else, they have a purpose. They have what they believe in that makes them conduct themselves the way it does. You understand what I'm saying? Because I wanted to, like a cat commented on the podcast last week, and he was like, yeah, y'all black folks, but y'all real Eurocentric. Okay. We live in a Eurocentric environment. What the fuck are we supposed to?
He said that
we got to be able to survive in this Eurocentric environment, right?
Right.
So what I'm saying is, you would rather crash out in the hood every day shooting at the ops than go to the art school on the other side of town and draw what you feel every day and put that art into the world, right? And see, we don't have no guys that's in our age group, 39, 40 to 45, that's telling these little dudes, hey man, look, you got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Because it ain't nothing for you here. You see what I'm saying? Like I was just having that conversation outside the reason why I was late. You know, I apologize for being late. I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all, H.O.G. Nation. I love y'all. You know,
you was doing something.
I don't just preach this shit. I practice this shit.
Yeah, you were doing something to help the situation.
I practice this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm pushing myself. Just like I'm telling y'all need to push yourselves.
Right.
To be different, to be unique from what they see us as.
Right.
Go ahead, bro. My bad.
She said, Miss B's, I'm just trying to get a comment in before we go too far. She said, had to walk up to my school, called a lockdown right away, was able to identify the individuals either way. You know your students either way. Nothing good comes with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So she's a teacher. she's a teacher, so
Exactly. So
she's
she in the
experiencing
school.
it. She's experiencing it the first hand way with like I said, like talking about the influence of the mass. The influence of the mass even influenced the older people. Like you were just stating, like, you know, it ain't a bunch of us out here that's giving them the game that we giving them right now because we are influenced by the youth too, which ain't a bad thing. But when you get to the point to where you know that live forever young type method like Jay-Z them had,
Yeah.
I get
You
it.
know what, bro?
But
I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with being influenced by the youth. You know
I
why?
don't either.
Because it gives us different perspective.
Yeah.
It gives us different perspective. We old niggas, man. So like we doing that we think is good to survive and put something good out there in the world. And then these young dudes come along and they doing the same thing, but they just doing it a little different.
Right. And you gotta
why wouldn't you collab with them?
right.
Why wouldn't you be willing to, be open and vulnerable with them little dudes and make them understand that you fuck with them and that it ain't a situation where they can't talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Right? I was just telling my little partners out, we were taking shots and shit, and they are of age, don't get it twisted.
Right.
I was just telling them, I was like, bro, like one of the biggest things that bug me is that these dudes that's in my age group, right, and they out there with the little wild ones is that the little wild one. I'm talking the wildest ones.
Yeah.
But you know what I know about the wildest ones? The wildest ones still listen to an old nigga.
Yeah.
They will. If an old nigga willing to tell them something.
Oh yeah, they will. They will, but they can sense, and also they can sense the bullshit too, though. They can sense the bullshit for sure. Jay Scott in the
that's exactly what I was saying. And that's what I was telling. I was like, bro, y'all met me out. I think when little homie met me, he was 18. Little other homie met me, he was like 19. They 22 and 23 now.
Right.
And I said, bro, when y'all met me, I was this. Y'all talking to me on my porch now, we drinking. Because when y'all first met me, we wasn't drinking.
Right.
We drinking, and I'm telling y'all the same shit.
Hey, Jay Scott got a comment in the building. What's up with you too, Jay Scott? He said ignorance nowadays is a choice. Yep. Regardless of circumstances, we all have the ability to be and do better. Correct. Correct. But like Lee said though, Jay, a lot of us, we do have all those abilities, but we still don't have those people in the corner to support us like we think we should. I feel like the youth got somebody because they got us. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have this type of stuff. We didn't have father figures and nails around to like really guide you from the bullshit. It wasn't at the highest level that it is now, though.
That's why I was just about to say the only way you was in the community and you had a man that was willing to dedicate some time with you is if you was on some field of sport.
Right. Yeah.
If you was on the basketball court, if you was on the football field, the track field, if it wasn't that, then you didn't, and that be my issue, right? Because I was okay at sports. When I played football, I probably showed that I probably could have been way better had I started sooner. But that's neither here nor there. I had men that was in my life that was worried about whether I got in trouble or not, whether I was doing what I needed to be doing in school and shit. Because I was good now. When I played, I was good.
Right.
Now, don't get it twisted. Now, when I played, I was good. But
you're not knocking shit down.
Shit, I was good enough to where they gave the shit. I put it like that. You know what I'm saying?
You want no fourth streamer. You want no fourth streamer or nothing like that.
You feel? Like, I was good enough to where they cared. Like, hey, he gotta be. Like, we need him. He gotta be here now. Anyway.
Right. Hey.
I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that because you know what I know about when I in that time in my life, if my grades hadn't been right, Beverly Ryan would have been like, I don't give a shit about this football team, but
You're
your
not
ass,
playing.
it's
And
a wrap
rightfully so, though. Rightfully so, shit.
It's a wrap for that.
Right.
You know,
that's a privilege.
So what I get fucked up about with these old dudes that's our age is how they can realize that they in the position they in because they was always in their own motherfucking way, and they gonna help these little niggas get out their own way.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing else better to do. Because what I know for a fact is when you open and you vulnerable about where you made mistakes at in your life, somebody gonna listen. Somebody gonna hear you. You don't realize when the right person hears you because you never put it out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't understand how this mental shit works. You know, this mental shit work a little bit different, right? Like you can't expect to ever feel like you can kick your feet up and be comfortable if you're not stable in your mind and you don't have tranquility in your body. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like trying to fucking push water and you can't push water.
Hey, I want to make a point on what you said though. A little bit earlier in the conversation, man. We ain't got prayed up, peppered up, and pulled up since you came on. So I'm on water tonight. But hey, so you said some real like founded type stuff, like some real it was a strong point that you made earlier when you said that the mass of black ignorance is not just the mass. You feel what I'm saying? So we market it in a way like it's the mass, which that it is related to that item, but at the same time, the mass of black ignorance is the influence, the hustling, even the fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been influenced, you've been tricked to think that if you fuck the most girls, or if you have sex with the most girls, then you that guy. That is a mass of black ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not educating you on how you can get herpes, how you can get diseases that you can't get rid of behind being the popular guy that's piping everything down. You know what I'm saying? So it is a mass of black ignorance. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good way to put it. Very good way to put it.
Like you said that shit, and you just like you be striking nerves when you say some shit. Cause I was that guy that was trying to, for a while, I was trying to smash everything, man.
For real. Come on, man. We all was. That's what we was pushed towards. The men that was around us that wasn't structured. That's what they call structure. The hustle.
My daughter's sitting right here. Two of my daughters sitting right here. I gotta. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, DeMar, man? What's up? What's up with you, brother?
Hey, Liz.
We talking the mass of black ignorance, and we talking on all levels, not just the physical mass, but the mass of what the culture, the people that's in position make the youth think about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Sex, fashion, drugs. You know what I mean? All across the board.
Here because
appreciate you for tapping in too, man. Like, share this junk for me, man. Get some people on what we talking about. You know what I mean?
Yes. Oh yes.
Hey, that halftime coming up in a minute, Lee. So let's dive back into it. Like 6 minutes to halftime.
But see, you hear from your own.
The influence is like one of the biggest things, though.
Just trying to have sex
that we talking about.
So anyway, I had to because I just had said some shit and they sitting right there and I'm like, oh
yeah.
Anyway,
I get it. You had to catch yourself. You good?
Anyway, listen. The mask of black ignorance is the things that we do that are perpetuated to our community that we don't realize that they perpetuated to our community for a reason. And when I say that, this is what I mean.
What's up, Auntie Mom?
The music, right? And then we say the music, and then you say, well, oh, financially, you talking about the music. Yeah, but I'm talking about the music from the 90s.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking about the music from the 2000s, and then the 10s and the 20s. Because guess what? What we don't realize is that the reason why it can be so vivid now, like this shit is basically murder on wax now, right? That's what it is, right? It's
Right.
drill music, that's what we call it. We don't even talk about rap music no more. Fuck a rapper. We talking about drill. We talking about drill artists. Right? We talking about drill artists. I'm gonna go to 30, Joe. I'm gonna go right till 30. Cause I already got this shit, I'm already ready for this. Halftime gonna be when I finish. Watch what I tell you. So we've been doing this shit now since about like 91, right? Because the first thing that they said was, all right, man, we gotta figure out how to make this music direct these motherfuckers to jail. Right? That was first.
Yeah.
Okay. And that lasted until about like 99, I'd say. And then like they gave us a break.
Yeah.
They gave us a break. That's what they gave us a break. Right? And people don't even realize it. They gave us a break because between 99 and like 09, rap music was rap music, hip hop was hip hop, and we didn't really have no music that was like just influencing a certain situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't get artists like Nelly and Destiny Child and the Franchise Boys and Plies and Boost. You don't get them kind of artists if they don't ever get up off that movement of we need to send motherfuckers to jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
And see, people don't realize that shit, right? So then we moving on, like we fast forwarding, right? We fast forward, and how do it change financially? Well, it changes like this, right? Because see, the economy does things that fucks shit up, right? The plans, and then you got risks, and you got incidents, and you got other shit that you didn't plan for. This jail shit costs money, right? And then when people start dying in your jail, then that costs you money too. And then when people start dying in your jail and the public start inquiring about why people dying in your jail, then that costs money too, right? So then, okay, we got to figure out something that's a little bit more lucrative, right? So then you fast forward to 2009, right? When, it's really like, hip hop and R&B and rap is all doing like real good things. And then all of a sudden, you get this guy by the name of Chief Keef that's he blowing up the airways, and all he talking about is how niggas is dying in Chicago.
Mm.
But you know what's crazy is like he wasn't even the top guy. Like I did my research. He wasn't even the top guy. He was by far not the best. That's what I'll say for a fact. Yeah, Financial Leak from the H.O.G podcast said Chief Keef was by far not the best nigga that y'all could have perpetuated out of Chicago, man. Y'all could have put God rest his soul, L.A. Capone. Y'all could have grabbed him before y'all grabbed Chief Keef. But Chief Keef becomes this icon, and then this music goes straight to death.
Yeah.
Right? It goes straight to death because in Chief Keef's songs, he's talking about how dudes got killed. He's talking about dudes that died. He's talking about this and he's talking about that. And okay, and so we talking about 2009, and here we are in 2024, and that's what rap music is, right? Am I right or wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong.
You right to extend on it for sure.
Like that's what rap. So it's crazy because, bro, like there's kids that made songs, and like there's so much talent displayed in these songs, but what they talking about is so, it's just so controversial. It's so, it's provoking.
Yeah.
Right? It's provoking. Right? So who makes money when black kids die? Right? Who makes money when black kids get on the airwaves and rap about other black kids dying? Who loses? Right?
The culture.
Because see, I'm in the economics class now, and so I can talk real crazy to motherfuckers and be real serious and sound funny. But
Yeah.
what's the opportunity cost of us investing in drill music when drill music is what's killing our kids? And when I say the opportunity cost, I mean the opportunity cost is when you buy it, it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Right?
When you go buy that CD.
Yeah, so when you buy it, it make you feel better, right? So when you motherfuckers go and watch them stupid ass videos that them niggas is cutting on YouTube, and you blow them the fuck up, and y'all got 1 million views, and now Sony want to sign him, because guess what? Sony is ran by a whole bunch of motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about nothing but the bottom line. Whether they gay, straight, black, white, pink, purple, lesbian, or whatever the fuck they are, they don't give a fuck about nothing but the bottom line.
Hey, man. Hey, we got to get to that comment though.
Y'all be like, oh man, financially is crazy. He this and he that. But then I be making a whole bunch of fucking sense, because see, everybody want to be all inclusive, but then when I go to talking about how don't nobody give a fuck about black kids dying in the goddamn street, even the LGBTQ plus community, because y'all all making money off that shit, then I'm a damn fool. Yeah, but I've been a damn fool. And I'm gonna keep telling y'all the motherfucking truth.
Hey, man. Hey, check it out. We got 2 comments to get to. We got Miss B said, just sad, really, that acting dumb, being disrespectful, and doing anything for attention has become the new cool, lost generation. That's facts in a whole lot of ways. And it's so many other things that we're gonna dive into that relates back to that, because okay, doing the reels and things that you see now, the things that they act out in reels and stuff like that, it's just like joking and shit we was doing in the neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? Yep. So we have to have an outlet to express our pain, and I feel like that's what those reels are doing. Now, us as parents and OGs and people with sense, it's up to us to educate the youth on that being entertainment and not reality. So we're going to get into that after we get back from the commercial break. We're going to get into Jay Scott John, though, before we go. He said people put hanging out with dudes, sharing blunts over kicking it with a female trying to establish something and securing the future for the race. Facts. And we've made it like to hit on it. it was some people saying this, like it was a couple podcasters and like people over the internet was just saying that, you know, even a lot of females is coming out with this right now, like, you know, they feel like dudes is doing stuff for dudes right now. And in all honesty, that is what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Niggas getting fresh to say that they got on this high class or high priced designer. You know what I'm saying? They not doing this shit for they doing it for attention and likes for sure. So we at halftime. We're gonna be right back in it. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all hit the like, share, comment button. You're listening to the Mass of Black Ignorance on the H.O.G podcast show. We'll be right back. Y'all keep this shit locked. Yes, sir. You tune back then to the H.O.G podcast show. You know what it is. Friday nights. We do this every Friday night, 7 p.m. Central Time, 2 a.m. Germany time. And you tuned in to the Mass of Black Ignorance episode, man. We talking the physical mass and the things we do as Black people. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Mass of Black Ignorance is. You know what I'm saying? It's the actions that we create and that we doing out here in these communities and things like that too. So make sure y'all keep that in mind. Before we dive back into content though, we always do birthday shout outs and announcements, kind of like, you know, just shouting out to people and stuff like that. So birthday shout outs I get from my hometown, my cousin Aquarius. I get Cedric Paxton, which is my brother, and Johnny Winkfield, which is my grandfather. Johnny turned a big 78, you know what I'm saying, over the last week. And Sid, I think he turned, I ain't gonna say. And then my other cousin, I think she turned, I ain't gonna say. But shout out to them, happy birthday to them. You know what I'm saying? I hope they having fun and doing what they doing to keep they self going and pushing in this game, man. Also, the town business spotlight goes out to an organization here in Minnesota called Brothers Empowered. I met these guys this weekend on the light rail, which is like the city train here in the city of Minnesota. And one thing that happened was, like, you know, the services that they provide is like outstanding, because after COVID, it kind of got bad on the light rail and stuff like that. Got a little bit more dangerous than it usually be. For it's like, you know, people doing drugs, people fighting, all different type of stuff on there. And this group of people came together to do like a security type thing for the light rail, and they call it peacekeepers. So what they do is they ride the light rails. They just make sure that people not doing drugs on there, people not fighting and stuff like that. And also they provide resources and brochures, as I have right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but brochures to where it's like different things that they provide that can help you. You know what I'm saying? If you're homeless, you need a place to go. You know what I mean? You need some resources for food, different stuff like that. They specialize in de-escalation, conflict resolution, activity, community building, peace patrol, grief and trauma care, meditation, mentorship / training, connection to the resources, and community engagement. So the person to contact or the number to contact to get down on that team and be a part of that team, be a part of keeping people safe here on the light rail in Twin Cities will be 612-235-1957. That's 612-235-1957. Peacekeepers, man. Brothers empowered. I think that's a big thing, man. You know, I had to top my head off to that. And I had to give them a shout out because that's what we need more of. We need more of them type of people, you know what I'm saying? Riding the light rails, making sure older people are good, you know what I'm saying? Getting back to the days to where, like, when you see old people's, the dope boys crossing the streets with them, stopping traffic and helping that person across the road, you know what I'm saying? Investing into our future and into our communities, picking up paper, you know what I'm saying? Cleanup days, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what it is. So as we said, we're talking the mass of black ignorance, and it's not just the physical mass, it's the action in which black people create that make us get looked at the ways we get looked at. So Miss B's back in the building again with another one. She said, it's reality. They act like complete bozos at school, not on reels. I wish we had cameras in the classroom sometimes for parents to see ridiculous. Okay, so where are you teaching it? Like, what area is it? Is it Illinois that you're teaching at Miss B's? And what type of support do they have? Do they have like security guards? Do they have anybody that's monitoring in the hallways, anything like that? Excuse me. The mass of black ignorance, man. It's the influence, the hustling, the making you feel like you have to have sex early, all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm waiting on you, Miss B's, to tell me what school, what area you teaching in right now, because I see that you really experiencing what we talking about tonight. You know what I'm saying? And black ignorance can be from the whole culture too. Like I said, it's everything that we doing that's not right and that's not uplifting to our communities and then to our people and to our children and stuff like that. You know, they influenced by what they see we getting influenced by. You know what I mean? They see daddy, he like King Von, or he like the person that talk about drill music a lot. You know what I'm saying? They probably don't understand that Pops didn't understand. Pops didn't understand that that's what King Von was talking about in them songs was really true. You know what I'm saying? Also, let's go ahead and get these what's the names out the way while we at it. Get these little announcements out the way for what's going on. So tonight, Gotti is not here because he's at this right here. He's at this 10-year anniversary celebration out there in Germany. Shout out to Big Baller, you know what I'm saying? Big Baller, DJ Baller. They celebrating 10 years of service in the entertainment business out there in Germany. You know what I'm saying? They big promoters. They bring people from the States to out there, you know what I'm saying? And he's celebrating the 10-year anniversary of this crib with the live screen. They've been going hard all day. So shout out to him. On June the 15th, you all know that we've been promoting this lately on the podcast. We've been telling you that we coming into Germany to do a show. It's an international showcase. Me, myself, Chochetta, I'll be emceeing. Gotti gonna be emceeing. We're gonna have DJ Crush Groove in the building. We're gonna have DJ Ball in the building. To be a part of this or act on this showcase, what you need to do is download the Chubb Show app. The Chubb Show app, just like it sounds. THE space CHUBB space show app. Tap that in your app store, download it, and then you go to register as an artist, and then from there you will get the protocol on what you need to do to be a part of it, when the money deadlines and stuff like that, hotels and things like that, you know, and if you plan on recording or doing any videos, they'll have access to that information as well. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just taking y'all serious. They get them passports up, man. Get your passports up. All artists, serious artists, get your passports up.
Money. Passport money.
Straight up. P&M, man. Passport and money, man. Now that's what we tuned in right now. The mass of black ignorance, man, and we back at it.
Yeah, man, I'm back in the building. I apologize for my absence.
You had to go meditate. You had to go get meditated.
You know what? I just feel like you know, for a long time, bro. I know I was confused, right? Like I understand a lot of things when I get presented with stuff. You know, it's a lot of times I can just like kind of dig right through it. Other times I have to think a little bit harder. You know, other times I don't understand. I gotta get help.
Yeah.
But I think one of the things that was never ever like unclear to me is what is being done to our people and what has been done and how it compares to what was done. You know what I mean? Because everybody know, oh, you know, ain't no fucking black folks in the goddamn United States of America if it wasn't for slavery. And that's a fucking fact. You know, we wasn't here. We wasn't here. You know, if you could say we was anywhere, you could say we was in Asia, and you could say we was in what they call Greece. You know, we were there. We were northward of where Africa is if you look at the globe. Right? So how the fuck do they even come about, right? And then people wonder why, like, well, why was there so much violence and why was there so much unruliness? But then you go and you look at what genetics does and what DNA does and what it tells you about certain types of people based off their DNA, right? Because it's motherfuckers out there that like predict what you will be based off your DNA. Right? And you say, well, where are you going with this financially? Well, here's where I'm going with this. Right? We are made out to be barbarians, like complete just idiots that all we do is kill each other. Right? Let me let you in on a little secret. That whole type of behavior didn't come from nobody with no goddamn skin that's my color H.O.G. Right? So damn, I'm crazy. Look it up. Look that shit up, right? Because see, this is where you go. This is where you say, oh, well, you a damn fool, but you a small motherfucker. Yeah, I am. So check it out, right? Barbarians was always made to be white, right? All the Greek gods, they white, right? Hercules, strongest man ever, he was white, right? Samson, man couldn't be killed till his hair got cut, he was white, right? So help me understand why there was not a white person like even spotted or seen. I don't even know. Like, what was it like? What was it like? Like maybe 2,000 years before Christ was born. How they put it in time? So we understand that Mansa Musa, the richest man to ever live, was a black man, right? And he lived in the time where they said it was like 11, like some weird ass shit, right? But it was like way before Christ was even born, right? Because see, this is the shit that people don't talk about. Before Christ or God or you know what they want to tell us he was born, there were people, and they were not fucking white. They were fucking black. They were brown. They were bronze. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a shit about being. I'm not no goddamn racist. I'm not no racist. I done put my life on the line for white people. I don't give a shit. It ain't about that. It's about what motherfuckers try to do to us. That's what the fuck it's about for me. It ain't about no goddamn race. It's about what y'all try to do to us. What y'all try to make us look like consistently. That shit is consistent. You won't let a black man get no major hold in the mass media because you understand that when he do that, he changes the narrative. But you want a motherfucker like me to be quiet and just be a smart dude and love y'all and be okay with it. Nah, man, I can't. That's not fair. That's not fair. I'm not saying I don't fuck with y'all, but what I'm saying is I never not tell the truth. I don't give a shit how you feel about me about that. Cause this shit is real. We ain't supposed to be here. We ain't supposed to be here. Me and my wife and my kids is supposed to be in Uganda some goddamn where. Doing this shit. Living life. I'm supposed to be going out there hunting lions and shit. Bringing meat back to the crib.
King shit. King shit.
You feel me? Like, come on, man. Like, I ain't mad at y'all. I don't give a shit.
Nah. So
I was born. I done made my mark in the world. You know what I'm saying? If I die tomorrow, they gonna shoot guns, man. They gonna shoot guns. You think they gonna shoot guns? It's gonna be a parade when I die because of what I done. Like, we ain't gotta. I mean, like. I just want shit to be cool and fair.
Hey, like you said though.
I really just want shit to be cool and fair.
You
because
do.
Real talk, I ain't mad at no white people, bro. I'm not mad at no white people. I'm mad at black folks because black folks is dumb, man.
We can't blame. We can't, like you said.
These white people do what we let them do.
Right.
They do what we let them do, bro, because it ain't no fucking secrets no more.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying to you? The internet made it. The internet made it where it ain't no secrets no more.
Right.
Do you feel what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Like the internet made it where it ain't no secrets no more. And the last time I checked, the fucking internet been around for damn near 40 fucking years, bro. So why the fuck do we choose to be ignorant? That's what this episode is about, nigga. Because we choosing to be ignorant. We choosing to be dumb about what the fuck done happened and what the fuck we can do about it.
Right.
Because the solutions is in the history. When you understand the history, then you understand what you can do about it.
So get some pointers on what we can do about it then. What's some pointers on what we can do about it? Cause I just stated like that group that Brothers Empowerment, Empowered. That's a good start right there, cleaning up the light rail.
You know what though, bro? Here's what I know about black men, right? Black men gotta understand that being open and honest, being vulnerable is favorable. It's not shunned upon. Like, nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about you coming in this shit and telling us how you feel and crying. I don't give a damn. Nigga, you know how many days I want to cry, but I can't cry because of the shit I done seen. And then I had shit where it was like I seen motherfuckers I didn't know that died, and then I had people in my family die at the same time. So it's like,
yeah,
it's like ain't nobody judging nobody, bro. But like everybody got this persona about what it's like to just be open and honest about how you feel, and like be open and honest about how you feel, and be like what your mental shit is about, what it do to your mental. Because like Really, bro? Like that shit do something to your mental, man. Like we in defense mode. We in defense mode as a black man. You in defense mode 100% of the time, bro. Do you realize that affects your mental? Do you realize that affect you worried about the regular motherfuckers and you worried about the motherfuckers that's supposed to protect you? Because the motherfucker that's supposed to protect you, they gonna kill you if you don't say the right thing, if you don't act the right way.
Right. So sharpening each other like we doing like every Friday, sharpening each other. You know what I'm saying? It's just the point to where people. It's just the point to where people start taking it.
You can't get sharp, and I ain't cutting you off. I'm sorry, man, because I am, but I'm like you said it, and it triggered something. I apologize. I love you, brother. You know it. We not sharpening each other, and we not being honest with each other.
All right.
You dig?
Yeah.
Like if like, and I ain't saying it. I ain't saying like come on the podcast and spill all your beans and no, don't do that. Hit us up on the Man Network where we do that at, and that's all confidential. We got the security, ain't no hacking, ain't none of that. Chubb is the man. He handle all that. Yeah, and Gotti, yeah, come on, man, y'all already know.
Show out for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? So like, listen. What I'm saying is, Financial Lee is a guy that suffers with a lot of mental situations. You feel me? And I ain't scared to say this shit with whoever watching is watching. Depression, anxiety, that's a part of my daily life. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm trying to get my master's degree, man. And that's what's important to me. So what ain't important to me is the shit that I done that make anxiety and depression part of my daily life. That shit don't matter to me because I did that. I survived that. I'm dealing with that. I'm trying to get my master's degree. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm trying to get my master's degree in accountancy. Do you know how many motherfuckers look like me with a master's degree in accountancy? I'm trying to inspire. This shit is hard. Real shit. It's hard. It ain't no fucking joke. Math this, math that, principles of this, intro to that, marketing, and all this shit like that don't make no sense. But then it do make sense. Come on, man. I ain't preaching to y'all, man. I'm just telling y'all, look, man, I'm a boy from Memphis, Tennessee, man.
I'm sending it over now.
I originated in Evergreen. Man. If you ain't a real Memphis motherfucker, you don't know what Evergreen is. But my mom pushed me out. We went home. We was in Evergreen. Then we went down the street to Hyde Park. You did? Then we went down the street to Hyde Park. Life ain't never been sweet where I came from. Shit. We always thought ramen noodles was a good meal with some goddamn fried chicken. You feel me?
Yeah. But hey,
I'm just trying to get my kids better. Be better for my kids and teach my kids better. That's all I can do. That's all I can do at this junction in my life.
Right. We got a comment though. Jay Scott said we have to be willing to learn how to play the game. We let our bias make us believe we can run to the finish line before we even know what the path is to get there. Facts.
So explain that. He said we have to be willing to learn how to play the game. All right. I'll explain that line by line. We have to be willing to learn how to play the game. Okay. The game of the world we live in is this. If you don't know how to make money, you ain't gonna have no money. Okay, simple and plain. Like you can try to put all these terms on it that you want to put on it. What I just said is the gist of it. If you don't know how to have no money, you ain't gonna make no money. That being said, you take playing a game. We like to play the I'll cut you off or all this imaginary shit. Right? And when I say imaginary shit, like I mean fake shit. Like, oh well, I heard that so and so was who give a fuck? Right? Or the clothes, right? Or the clothes or the shoes or the car, right? All that superficial shit, right? That's what makes us not play the game the same. You see what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers don't want you to know this. I'm teaching. Because I see it.
Hey, that boy, he made a good point with that one. I was gonna say, like, when he said bias, like, so I was saying, like, our imagination. I would say our imagination make us feel like that we got to get there faster than trust in the process. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
no, I'm saying you gotta let me get my point though.
I'm just saying, I got you. I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is this, like, I'm saying, well, what he's saying, like, he said we let our bias make us feel or make us believe we can run to the finish line before we even know where the path is to get there. So I understand that from, like, seeing what we seeing and the influence, like this social media shit and all that make a nigga feel like that they have to rush to try to get something because somebody else that may be in competition with them or they may be in competition with makes them feel pressed to do that, to go to that next level and just try to get there and do it a faster way. Put yourself in harm's way by trying to rob a bank or sell some dope just to go get a quick amount of cash. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's why I said I wanted to explain it line by line because we making a lot of fucking sense.
Yeah.
And it's like if you don't get it, because that second line is
I can't hear you chopped out.
What we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to get to the finish line. They ain't even trying to figure out how to get there.
Right. Or figure out if it's the right path, like you said.
Literally, you crash dummy.
Yep. Scamming,
to get to
robbing, killing, stealing.
To get to $50,000. You crash dummy to get to $5,000. To get to $100. See, because crash dummy means you just going into wherever and you trying to grab whatever. And you don't know what them folks got.
Straight up.
You don't know what them folks got. Because crash dummy, man, I promise you, if you trying to get 50,000 or better, somebody in that motherfucker trying to shoot at you and kill you. I guarantee you that.
For sure.
Right? So that's what Jay Scott mean when he say run to the finish line, not understanding where the path is gonna take you, because the path is gonna lead you to death if you ain't trying to get it how we trying to get it. And when I say what I mean by we, I say, bro, business, entrepreneurship. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't gotta work for nobody, man. Just if you have an idea, write that shit down. Present that shit to somebody. See how they feel about it. But like the way this world work, this situation work, we can't kill to get what we want. You know, I mean, like,
Like,
yeah, I get it, I got it. That was probably the way of civilization a long time ago.
right.
That ain't what we doing now, right? And see, what you as a young man out there in that environment have to understand is somebody wants you to feel like that. Somebody wants you to feel like all you can do is go hunt for the ox before you go home at night. When in reality, bro, all you gotta do is not be worried about the ox and go home and lay your head down.
Less stress that way, and
Because
less risk.
it's not an illusion. It's not an illusion, but it's really an illusion.
Mm.
It's a picture. It's a picture somebody been painting for like 30 years. And when I say 30 years, I mean like welfare was the beginning of it, and building the projects was the beginning of it. And then y'all tore that shit down, and y'all just put them out there everywhere, right? But then don't nobody talk about that. How that shit made Chicago go from like, yeah, they had a high murder rate to, man, they murder rate is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is in Memphis right now.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
exactly how it is in Memphis right now.
bro, you know what's crazy? I be wanting to hit y'all. I be wanting to hit y'all, but I be trying to like manage my time when I wake up in the morning, and I know y'all niggas don't be worried about me anyway at like 5 o'clock in the morning. But look, every time I open YouTube, bro, I swear to God, I see somebody got killed in Memphis
In
on like
Memphis, I swear. The mass of black ignorance for sure in
every
Memphis. It's for sure.
every time, like I didn't I think I manage my weeks how my colleagues manage my weeks. So now it's like, you know, January 31st through February the 4th type shit. And it's like in January 31st through February the 4th, I swear to God, I logged on to YouTube or opened my YouTube page, and every time I opened that shit, I seen a different situation where somebody in Memphis had got killed, whether it was somebody that was killed and then somebody was injured. And it, I mean, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing? Like,
It's
what are we
left, it's
doing?
left and right for sure down there
Like, what are
right
we
now.
doing? What are we like? This is the mask. This is the mask of ignorance. Like, don't y'all realize that? Like, this is the mask of ignorance. Like, we killing each other. We killing each other for what? What do a number or a color mean versus a fucking kidney or a liver or a heart? Make that make sense to me.
Right.
Make
Yeah.
that shit make sense to me. Like,
I
what
think
do,
Memphis
like, what
probably
do a color mean versus a fucking light?
I think Memphis probably like top. They probably murder capital this year with the way they've been with the way stuff been going on around there. It's probably murder capital
You
for
know
sure.
what, bro? You know what I know about? You know what I know about Memphis? Like, you know what I know about Memphis and what Gotti know about Memphis. The shit that's been going on in Memphis been going on in Memphis.
Memphis gonna keep on Memphising, man,
Rainbow
for
with
sure.
niggas you disappear.
Now
Now
with
niggas
it,
fall down in the street dead. And it's out there for everybody to see. But when did that nigga disappear and don't come back no more? Situation never stopped. It never did. You see what I'm saying? It never
ongoing
did.
cycles.
Yeah. So Memphis is what Memphis has always been. Memphis is just now on TV.
Yeah, the media.
Yeah. So
the media is so
what y'all see when y'all see CEO and Totetta and financial lead, that's Memphis, man. That's Memphis. That's what we grew up in. That's why we are who we are and why we do what we do. Because we care about y'all niggas, man. We been there where y'all at. This shit ain't no rocket science or no fucking secret. I don't give a shit about what niggas call me because I understand what I understand. What I understand is, nigga, I came from the streets too. I came from Hyde Park, nigga. From shit. I went from Evergreen to Hyde Park. Hell. Then grew up in Smoky City all over that motherfucker.
Gotta take your head to bed, boy.
You did. Anybody that watching this shit that's knew me all my life, if I'm lying, put that shit in the comments. You did? Because I ain't got to lie about Lee.
The mass of black ignorance is also that whole phase too, man.
Next week,
the whole phase.
I guarantee you, I came from the gutter of it all. I came from the gutter of it all, and I rub shoulders every day with an opportunity to make six figures. Do you hear me?
Right.
Understand that shit. Don't let nobody tell you where you can't go and what you can't do. That's the fucking mask.
Right. Hey,
let these motherfuckers direct y'all to social media. Oh, real music this and this and that, and Twitter this and Instagram that. Man, fuck all that shit. Life is life. Life is what you put. Is what you
watching comedy?
Podcast.
What you let these motherfuckers.
Is that your podcast tonight? Hello.
What's going on? How you doing today, Miss Lady?
Doing good.
Moin,
digga.
Yeah, they don't know that shit. They don't know we speak different languages and shit like that. You know what I mean? Don't give them too much though, cause they gonna think, you know. How y'all doing? Y'all celebrate big over there, I see, right?
10 years.
Yes.
10 years. So you been going to the parties and stuff that long, just as long as Gotti?
Close to almost. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
that's what's up.
That's
what's up, man. How can we say fuck yeah in German?
Big dish.
How can you say
fuck
yeah in Deutsch? Like fuck yeah.
And y'all, we do know that it's a we do know that it's a carnival going over there. I think Gotti said, didn't it?
Fashion, yes.
Fashion,
went there yesterday. Okay. We got the parade coming up on Sunday.
So what is that about?
Yeah.
What is fashion about?
Who the fuck is Lance? Hey, bro, who the fuck is this Lancelot Russell?
Getting lit.
What is that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all basically just getting messed up from November to February.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it starts November 11th. That's the official beginning of fashion.
Okay.
11/11. Every year, 11/11. That's the beginning of fashion.
I didn't know
and it ends in the mid of February. Mid-February. We got the parade coming up Sunday, week. And mine's in Monday.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
That's my brother.
Hey, well, keep in tune with us though, cause we coming out there in June. We gonna do it big. We bringing the H.O.G. I'm gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying? We coming out there to host a show and do some music and stuff like that. So I've been out there before. Leading been out there before. He was out there for a while. So
awesome.
Hey, let me tell
you something.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Hey,
nice to meet you.
Hey, they need to inscribe my name in Wiesbaden, in Gießen, in Hanau, in Freiburg, and in Cape Town. I'm that guy, man. I'm that guy. I was out there. I was in Germany for 11 years, bro. Real shit.
We coming out there to mess the city up.
These are states now?
Yeah.
In June.
Okay.
Yo.
We're going to have a big celebration.
Hold on, let's
party.
Let me put the banner up. Let me put what's going on up out there. Because we talked about it already. We kind of shouted it out. But this is how it's going to look.
Oh, my God.
We're doing that. So we're going to be out there for that, the International Artist Showcase.
International.
That's in June. That's going to be in June the 15th. You know what I mean? We're going to be out there probably like that whole, probably like a week, I think. So we'll probably come out there on the 14th, don't leave till like 17, 18, something like that.
Okay, where y'all gonna be at for them?
Everywhere.
Okay.
The event.
So we're gonna have to take leave. Why don't you tell nobody? We gotta be
I
prepared.
gotta drop the flyer in the group.
Yeah, everybody
Move
gotta
them
take
lips. Be
vacation for this.
loud. You sleep. Who is Lancelot Russell?
Hmm?
Who is that? That must be somebody
Who
you
the
know,
fuck
guy.
is Lancelot Russell?
That's all right.
Make you look like kid. I don't know. He must be a German or somebody from overseas.
Appreciate you for supporting. Come back
Appreciate
Hell
you
next
for
yeah,
week.
keep
supporting. That's
throwing them
about it.
comments up.
I need to eat
He
some.
gonna put us in the algorithm.
It was great seeing y'all.
Yeah.
Hope to
Nice
meet
to
you in
meet you.
person.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Till
All
next
right.
time.
Yeah, have a good night.
You too.
What you gonna eat?
Yep.
I don't know, upstairs. She got some food upstairs.
It's time to
Them
go
folks
grab.
over there cooking and everything. Hey man, it's been great,
We
man. We
lit.
had some fun.
We
Now you look
we
like
lit.
you partied out. Look like you partied out over there. So it look like
I'm
that's a success.
I'm on gin and Jägermeister.
Okay.
You
That's
know
what's
I'm
up,
going.
man. We done touched over the whole subject about the black ignorance, the massive black ignorance. And
My cup
we
go.
did the promo for what's going on out there, and also shouted out Big Baller, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we're gonna wrap this joint
DJ
up.
No Dome.
Right him up.
Yeah,
Shout
that
out
is
to
sleeping.
the late
I don't know
great
who
DJ No
Lancelot
Dome.
Russell is, but shout out to you, my boy. Shout out to you, man. Where you reporting from since you putting all these comments in the statements? I mean comments in the comment post area. Where
Hey,
you
bro.
reporting?
Keep commenting. Keep doing that. They're gonna put us in the algorithm. Keep going.
Your
Monday.
Discard.
Yeah,
Ask
keep
him.
going. Ask him. Yeah, keep
See
going.
your Discard,
Let
ask
him
him, let
bet your
him bet
money.
your
Yeah,
money.
keep going. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Sucker
Hey,
ass.
If you had any.
Miss B, shout out Miss B.
Shout out
I'm
Miss
out of here,
Bees,
y'all.
man.
Peace.
Hey, bro.
Lance Cole. All right, bro. I see you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.